My name is Justin Garnell. Here's my audience. My dad is a hardworking middle class American who worked from the age of 16 to 66. During these ages, he spent time serving in the military. And when he finished that at the age of 23, he worked for the same job until he was 66 years old. He invested most of his extra money into real estate where he could use that money to pay for his financial efforts as well as give some generous gifts to his children. He always had a dream to travel, but his traveling experiences were cut short by the age of 70 when he got Alzheimer's. And he had to go live in a nursing home, which cost about $8,000 a month. So, in order to fund the nursing home expenses, he must sell everything that he has, spend all that money, and then he'll finally qualify for Medicare. This may be the same story for someone else, perhaps even a family who hasn't gone through it yet. Either way, there should be an easier solution than to take everything away from a hardworking American just to pay for nursing home care. The federal government should have reformation on Medicare to cover long term care insurance. Today, I'll be discussing what Medicare, Medicaid, and long-term health care insurance does, as well as what they don't cover. So first, let's discuss what Medicare, Medicaid, and long-term care insurance does cover. According to Medicare Part A, it states that skilled nursing facilities are covered under Medicare. However, a skilled nursing facility under Medicare is basically a rehab stay that is no longer than 20 days. After 20 days, the patient has to pay out of pocket. So it's basically if somebody falls and breaks their hip or breaks a leg, they'll stay in the nursing home, get rehab, get better, and go back home. According to what's not covered under Medicare A and Part B, it doesn't cover long-term health care insurance. Long-term health care insurance is basically a nursing home. It's anything that's not a rehab. It's longer than 20 days. It's long-term care. Nursing homes can be very expensive. According to the American Council on Aging, the average cost for one person to have a semi-private room in a nursing home is $94,900 a year. Hmm. That's an average cost of almost $8,000 a month for each person. The average American only makes about $30,000 a year, which means the cost of nursing home care is three times that of what an average person makes. Medicaid will cover at 100% the cost of nursing home care if the patient, under the American Council on Aging, Medicaid has the limits on assets and monthly income to qualify for coverage. So these limits are assets under $2,000 and an income less than $2,523 in 2022. This means that the patient has to sell all their assets and make less than $2,523 just to qualify for Medicaid. Long term care insurance covers the cost of nursing home as well, but it's quite difficult to explain. Long term health and care insurance is packaged in a way somewhat like life insurance. There's a term involved. You can pick different plans, so therefore fees are different. The average fees for long-term health care insurance is $2,000 to $5,000 a year, significantly less than $94,900. So now that we discussed what Medicare, Medicaid, and long-term health insurance does cover, let's discuss what Medicare should cover. Medicare should cover the cost of long-term health care insurance under their policy. It's my idea that long-term care insurance should be drastically reduced and that long-term health care insurance should be added to Medicare benefits without options to not include such benefits. Nursing home costs are 3 times greater than the average person's salary, and after 50 years of tax dollars, they're just being price gouged. This plan can easily and effectively work without increasing the cost to the patient. Long-term care cost insurance is only $2,000 to $5,000 a year. So I believe they can reduce nursing home care enough to add $2,000 to $5,000 into Medicare benefits and have a federally funded long-term care insurance to cover all nursing home stays. So now that we discussed how we can easily add long-term health care insurance to Medicare, let's discuss the benefits of changing Medicare. Having reformation on Medicare to add long-term health care insurance has vast benefits. Most importantly, not having to worry where you're going to come up with $8,000 a month. Many people don't have $8,000 extra dollars a month, and they focus more time on making money or finding money than they do the actual care of the patient. Hardworking and earning assets will no longer be a crime against hardworking Americans. If you work hard to earn things, you don't have to sell them to cover nursing home costs. Likewise, if you don't invest your money, you have the same benefits as everyone else. And lastly, retirement planning can be focused on having the best time of your life rather than the stresses. Now that we discussed the benefits of reformation, let's discuss what we discussed today. Today we discussed that Medicare, Medicaid, and long-term health care insurance covers, doesn't cover, my idea to reform Medicare, and the benefits of reformation. So please join me in my petition to encourage our federal government to make resolution with the missing gaps in nursing home care and order Medicare reformation. Retirement shouldn't be a crime, it should be a freedom. Thank you.